Hi again, this is Emily McLeod, one of the geometry teachers, and I'm just going to show you another method for making a video to use for a flipped classroom or a blended learning experience, this time using PowerPoint instead of a document camera. So if you have a PowerPoint made, so I have pre-made one here, all you got to do is open the PowerPoint. And then on your PowerPoint, you will be able to record audio over each of the slides. So this is great maybe for something that is a little more lecture-y, where the students might need a visual or something like you can see here, and my audio will explain more of what the visuals are and why you need them. So if you are in PowerPoint, what you need to do is first click on the slide that you would like the first audio to be. So I will jump down to here and choose Insert up at the top left. And along Insert all the way over here at the right, you see Audio. And if you click the arrow at the bottom, it's Audio on my PC or Record Audio. So you want to choose Record Audio. And you can name the sound if you would like. I don't think that really matters, but this record button here, you just click record, and then I can just start talking. So I would explain, a composite polygon is when you have two polygons. You can see polygon A, B, C, D, yada, yada, yada. You don't want to hear all this geometry. Anyways, I have recorded all of the audio I want for this slide, and that is it. So once I'm done, I just need to hit this OK button. And then as soon as I hit it, you see this little audio guy pop up right there. So I usually put them in the corner just so it's not on top of pictures or anything. And once you have this down here, you can click play. And then you can skip through if you need, change the volume, whatever you need to do. Now if you go up to the top, once you're selected on an audio, you can see that you've got format and playback. So format, you don't really need to change too much unless you want to change the color or something of how that little audio icon appears. You want to look more at this playback. So for the playback, what I usually do is over here where it says start, you've got a drop-down menu that says automatically or on click. So if you want to go through this PowerPoint during class and you want to dictate when the audio is playing and when it is not, I would leave it on click so that when you go to a new slide, the audio will not start right away. It'll start once you click your mouse on the slide. If you do want the audio to start automatically, then you should choose automatically. So that is probably what I would do if you want it to be more of a video sort of feel. So if we have automatically there and I have start selected, then that is all that I need. So now if I want to go through and see what this is going to look like, I'll start at the first slide so you can see. I'm going to choose my present button down here on the right. So I've started my slideshow. And then when I click my mouse to move to the next slide, you'll see that the audio just starts right away. And then I can just start talking. So I would explain, a composite polygon is when you have two polygons that are next to each other. And then as you can see, if I jump ahead to the next slide and the audio isn't done yet, then the audio stops. So that's something that you might want to consider. You certainly could in the audio tell students when to click to the next slide, or make sure if you're playing it in class that you don't click through until the audio is done, whatever you want. Or there is one last option if you want to record the audio for all the slides. So what I just did there is the audio for just this first slide. So if I want to put audio on the next slide, I would probably start all over again and record a new audio. So I would go to Insert, Audio, and choose Record Audio. Record something new. This is my new sound for my new slide. And then a brand new icon is here that has its own audio attached to it. So it's different from the previous slide. So this one, again, I can control just with this slide. Or if you want audio to go through the entire PowerPoint presentation and you just want to do all the audio at once, then you would record that just like we have. But up here under playback, you want to check that play across slides checkbox there. So again, you can choose whether it starts automatically or on click, but you would play it across the slides. And so once you get to the slide that has the audio on it, it's going to play, and then it's going to continue to play until the audio is done, no matter if you're clicking through future slides or not. So it kind of depends what you are going for with how you want to set up this audio, but PowerPoint does give a bunch of different options with it. And then if you just hit save at the top left, it'll save your audio along with your PowerPoint, and you're all good to go. So I hope that this was helpful and that you enjoyed it, and thank you for tuning in.